I guess we've got 60 and today we're back with another 60 seconds. The other video stopped for some reason, so yeah. Date! God, Ted. Memories or not, we need to keep our hands clear and get a grip on reality ahead of us. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. I'm pretty sure Ted needs to eat. Took some time examining our map and found it had abnormal symbols scribbled in a few places. It appeared as if someone had hidden something in the area and provided direction to it. Shall we send someone to investigate? We can't send anyone. I'm thinking we might just restart this and try to grab all the people. So we'll just wait for Ted to die. Let's wait for Ted to die. Childish drawings on a map are not exactly a good reason to risk our heads in this whole mess of a situation. What would be buried there, if anything at all? Half a dozen bottle caps? Clearly not. Worth the risk? If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. There you go, Teddy. Ted doesn't know no condition to go outside. What's that sound? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and we were greeted by two men dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them is holding two rocks and hitting them against each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they're looking for some antique cup that they'd dust it, and they would be grateful if we would let them. Whoops. I don't think we should give them the map. No. No, we're not giving you the map. I'm thinking they would have took them and stuff. Day 10. Although we tried to disarm them politely, the guests were clearly offended. They galloped away, waving their wooden swords and screaming something out and cutting down shrubberies. Absolutely crazy. No problems are troubling Ted this fine morning. Can Ted go out? No. I think our Boy Scout's gonna break them. Day 11. Yeah, it's still alive. That was close. A nest of those glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us out in the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches, yikes! Every day, Ted is becoming more and more absent-minded. Since early this morning, he has been completely committed to reading a newspaper, or rather something that he seemed to think was a newspaper, our toilet tissue. He seemed very interested in it, so we didn't want to drag him away from his reading. He had to answer a call of nature, but then he accidentally reached out for our map. Suffice to say, it is unusable now. Absolutely unusable. However, Ted didn't seem to be very bothered by it, and when we tried to make him realise what he'd done and take back the toilet paper, he just muttered that he might lend it to us when he's finished. Ted is fine. There goes our map! Long day. As long as we have food and water, we can stay up. Let's try to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comments out about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make